Hello, everyone. I'm Jamin Shively, broadcasting from Seattle, Washington, and I'm here with my colleague and co-host, Michael. How you doing out there, Michael?
Yeah, doing well here in the south of France, and looking forward to
All right, you're breaking up a little bit
the
there.
Hungerless Games.
All right, awesome. Just so you know, you broke up a little bit there, and from time to time you've been breaking up a little bit, but not a big deal. All right, so the topic is the Hungerless Games, the game of the Hungerless Games. There's the Hungerless Games, the strategy. This is the Hungerless Games, the massive multiplayer online game, whatever you call those things, right? Morgs or porgs or whatever.
Yeah, it's exactly. Imagine the planet of Peacecraft.
Planet of Peacecraft, and yeah, we use analogies like.
Earth meets Sim City meets Planet of Peacecraft.
Planet of Peacecraft, exactly. And the Hungerless,
and it's a strategy game, right? You say, well, there's strategy on the one hand, and there's the game on the other. It's a strategy game.
It totally is. In fact,
she who saves the most people and the planet wins.
Wow. Anyway, well, but the thing is, we all win. Everyone wins, and it's actually an infinite game where there are no losers. The goal is to enable us all to keep playing.
Keep the players in play.
Keep the players in play, including the species that are currently going extinct between 100 and 1,000 times the normal background rate.
This is not single elimination.
Exactly. So the Hungerless Games, the game, is really about the game of global transformation. And we start, and I referenced the video. In fact, it's almost a prerequisite to watching this video.
Should I hang up now, or?
Michael, come on. Well, Michael and I recorded the prerequisite, which is the Ichi, the vision and mission of Ichi. And that's a 43-minute video, well worth watching every second of it. No kidding. And with that as context, the Hungerless Game, the game, is a game that will be both developed open source. So we're going to build the game open source fashion. We're going to host that construction project on radish.org. And it's also meant to be, a massive multiplayer, whatever, so you have people all around the world. So now they're playing a game which is going to result in the end of world hunger, as opposed to just, accumulating a bunch of points on some scoreboard that's absolutely meaningless. We have the very meaningful pursuit of permanently eradicating world hunger through the Hungerless Games strategy. So the game is essentially the game of implementing the strategy in the real world, right? So one way to think about it is this. It's kind of like you watch The Emperor's New Clothes, the weekly documentary television series that's, centered on and around the Emperor of Japan, Emperor Naruto. The Hungerless Games, so that it's like you watch The Emperor's New Clothes. It's kind of analogous to watching Star Wars. But instead of walking out of the Star Wars movie theater into the bright streetlights and it's like, oh, it was all just a dream, right? You walk out of watching The Emperor's New Clothes and it's like, wow, this is reality, and I can
reawaken into reality.
You reawaken into reality, and you can jump aboard the Millennium Falcon, is the metaphor or analogy or whatever for jumping into the Hungerless Games.
I mean, the Emperor, he's the Shinto Bodhisattva.
Oh my goodness. No, and here's the thing, I'm sure the first several dozen people who join the Hungerless Games or join, who sign up as members on Radish to help build the Hungerless Games, I mean, they're easily going to get to meet the Emperor and hang out with him and spend time with him. So, oh my goodness. And the thing is, so there's still lots of, well, everyone's invited. I'm just saying the pioneers are really going to have a special ride because the pioneers get to experience the building of it all from the ground up, right? It's like, wow, yeah.
Push play. That's all I'm saying. Push play, and the games begin.
That's right. It's so the Hungerless Games video is kind of like the video. Did you ever see that scary movie, The Ring? It was filmed in the Northwest. The Ring.
So you've told me. You've told me, yes.
Okay, but you haven't seen it.
Not very scary, right?
No, it's really scary because there's that video. I told you about the video in the movie, right?
Tell me again.
Well, you watch the video, and it's probably less than 5 minutes long. It's got all this terribly scary stuff. And then you get a phone call after you watch the video. You say hello, and it's the voice of a girl, and she says, 7 days. She whispers, 7 days. And it turns out that you've got 7 days to live unless, and everyone's trying to figure out what the heck they need to do to stay alive. And it turns out the secret is you actually have to make a copy of the video, and that's how you stay alive. And otherwise, you die just this horrific death in exactly 7 days, pretty much to the minute. So anyway, that's so the Hungerless Games.
There's an analogy in there somewhere.
Well, the Hungerless Games video is kind of like that because when you watch the video, you're suddenly part of the game, right?
That's right.
You are
forward the video link.
Yeah, you forward the video link, and that's how you stay.
Look, it's just like that. That's how you win. That's how you stay in the game.
That's how you stay in the game.
Yes.
All right. Well, anyway, as you can see, the Hungerless Games is all about having a lot of fun while we bring out creativity. And here's a really interesting aspect of it, which is that we've been doing a lot of research into innovation, creativity, collective intelligence, group genius, all these things. And there are several recurring themes, but one of them is centered around improvisation and actually having fun. In fact, one of the best books that I know on the topic is called Innovation at the Speed of Laughter. And when I was corporate strategy manager at Microsoft, these folks would come in as consultants, and they'd get a bunch of us together, and we would do, improv theater as a way of practicing innovation. Because really, I mean, just think about how much we generate and how much we innovate when we're just having a blast, right? Innovation at the Speed of Laughter, improv, all that. Group Genius is an excellent book on the topic by Professor Sawyer. But the game is so that's why I emphasize it literally is about having fun. Look, if it weren't fun, how else would we attract millions of bright creative people to join and be a part of it? It's kind of
the other way.
Well,
it's fantastic. Fantastic.
It is fantastic. It is fantastic. And so really we're actually creating lots of fantastic vectors. There's Sato hemp, the clothing itself of Sato hemp. I'm looking around for my Sato hemp cap. But anyway, watch the Emperor's New Clothes to see the
You have a Sato hemp hat?
Oh, come on. Cap. But anyway, so what did you call it? Fantastic. So, the Hungerless Games itself, fantastic. Cha-ching. The Emperor's New Clothes, the documentary television series, weekly, that's fantastic. Cha-ching, boof, and then Sato hemp itself is extremely fantastic. And, you get to wear it, and people are like, oh, wow, and then it suddenly becomes like this, I hate to say cult thing because that's not the idea at all, but it definitely becomes a thing, right?
No, it's a cult.
All right, well, what does that make you, Michael? You're the cult leader then, because I'm certainly not going to.
It means follow the Emperor of Japan.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay, well,
Jamin, it's a compassionate cult.
It's a cult of compassion. A cult of compassion. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, anyway, you get the point. It's going to be a blast. So this is going to be intimately related with the global holistic model, whole world operating system effort. And again, vital prerequisite to this whole conversation is Ichi, Vision and Mission. That 43-minute video is a must-see as well. All right. Well, shall we get rolling with the next one?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Arigato. Thank you so much. Arigato gozaimasu. Well,
Thank you.
Thank you for playing a part in the Hungerless Games. The games have begun.